Good morning. We are live. Can you hear me?
Ah,
Yes.
yes, loud
Okay.
and clear.
Good morning, Bridget. Good morning,
Good morning.
Ego. Good morning, Mariam. Today we have a very important topic on self improvement and becoming more. But real quick, let me introduce myself. The cold is going down here. I don't know about your area.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
here
Right?
is better.
Who is ready for the summer? I am. I'm done with the cold.
Always ready for it.
All right. Maine, are you guys still experiencing
It
cold?
is snowing big time.
Oh, really?
Same here in Canada,
Wow.
but we thank God.
Wow.
I like the snow, but I don't like the cold.
I
I
like
don't,
the
I don't
the
like the
sight of
driving.
the snow.
I like the driving in snow.
I
That's
don't
all.
like driving in snow.
Not palatable.
Right. Right. Okay, today is day 19. Let's get you earning online. We're making it. The day is counting. And
Mm-hmm.
we're showing up, right? Real
Yes.
quick, let's introduce ourselves. Go, Bridget. I'll introduce myself last today.
Hello, 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 my lovely people. Yes, we are back again today to give you beautiful inspiration and beautiful business nuggets. My name is Bridget Okata. I am a registered nurse, married with kids. I am coming live to you from Columbus, Ohio. We are happy to come again. Sit tight and enjoy today's discussion. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, take it away, Mariam.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, depending where you are watching us from, and
Yeah.
good evening. You are welcome once again to our Let's Get You Earning Day 19. And
Mhm.
my name is Miriam Arabambi, a US RN, mother to four beautiful kids, a wife, and a proud digital business owner. You are most welcome. Enjoy our good life.
Thank you so much. Take it away, Dr. Ego.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Ego, happily married to Dr. Austin and Nalue, a mother of 11 kids and so many grandchildren, a retired foreign trained optometrist, coming live to you from Ottawa, Canada. And now I'm rocking it as mama in the digital world. Stay tight, we are loaded. Thank you.
Thank you so much, beautifuls, for having me here. My name is Gracie Wilson. I'm a mom to four adorable kids. I'm a wife. I'm a registered nurse and a successful digital business owner and mentor coming to you guys live from Nebraska. Thank you so much for joining us. If you've been here from day one of Let's Get You Earning Online, 2024 is the year for intentionality, and today is our day 19, and we bring you amazing value, right? Social
Mhm.
media, we're trying to add more value and bring you guys tips and strategies so that we can make this year a year of abundance and not just talking. It's about the do, right? Today we have an interesting topic that this beautiful amazing ladies are all prepared to tell us about challenging yourself towards self improvement. Thank you all so much for joining us. Let us know where you're watching us from. So we are going to dive real quick into this topic. Today promises to be a quick one, right? A very quick one. Challenging yourself towards self improvement. Bridges, give us just a brief summary of self improvement and what it is.
Thank you very much for that question. Yes, so self improvement is an important aspect of our life. It simply means like when you say self, you are improving yourself. Improvement can be in various areas. Even the government wants to improve on serving the people. But when you talk about yourself, working consciously, there has to be that conscious effort to make sure that you are growing in every aspect of your life physically, mentally, emotionally, improving yourself towards achieving goals that have been set. That is what self improvement is. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Dr. Ego, give us a brief overview. We want to hear from all of you briefly what self improvement is.
Okay, you see, at the beginning of every year, you hear people say, "Oh, I'm making a New Year resolution," right? What are they trying to do? They're trying to do a review of what has happened the previous day, and they're sitting down to analytically look at what they have achieved, what where they didn't do well, and then come up with something. So self improvement means intentionally, consciously sitting down, to take a look at every aspect of your life and now deciding on these are the areas that needs to be improved and coming up with strategies on how to improve that. That's just how I will explain it to the layman. Thank
Yes.
you.
Well, very well said. Yes, Mariam, take it away. A brief intro to self improvement.
Yes, self improvement is being deliberate, to take action, to enhance your skills, your knowledge, your qualities, your abilities. That word deliberate is underlined
Yeah.
because is intentional. It's
Yes.
not just what you do accidentally. It doesn't just happen. If you need to be improved daily, anytime, then you have to be very intentional about it and you go for it. And it involves you identifying your areas that you need growth.
Hmm.
You should be able to identify where you need to improve. You identify that and you set goals and then work towards improvement in that area. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Intentionality. I picked that word. It does self-improvement. It doesn't just happen, right? I love that you said the word intentionality and making that deliberate action. And Dr. Ego talked about review and preview, like previewing the previous year,
Yeah.
reviewing how far have you come. It's all about still that intentionality. Self-improvement don't just happen by accident. And Bridget said these are ways that you have to look inward and grow. You have to grow. All these words are something that we have to consciously tell ourselves, put it in front of the line, and start taking action about them. Because if not, self improvement doesn't happen by accident.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
those keywords that we all brought up here. So let's dive real quick into this self improvement. Go tell your friends you want to grow in 2024. We have something very important because, first of all, they say charity begins at home, right? You have to improve yourself so that when you show up in the society, when you come out and go after those goals that you're wanting to achieve, you've had the right words. You already know that, yes, I have been drilled, I have trained myself because we are nurses, right? Dr. Ego is also in the medical profession. If you don't take that time to study, to go into school, what do you want to become, to go improve yourself in that area of life, my dear, you will come out and you won't be trained, you won't have the skill sets to be able to tackle those challenges when they tell you, okay, they've employed you and your employer throw you on the field and say, okay, let us see what you can do. But you haven't even done anything. The teacher has done their part, but you haven't done your own part to inculcate those skill sets in you. Then you cannot show up for yourself. You cannot even be able to tackle those goals that has been placed before you. Let's dive real quick into what we have today. In what ways do you challenge yourself daily towards self-improvement? We'll all hear from everyone here and just give us like two, three of what ways, how do you challenge yourself daily? Let's go, Dr. Ego.
Thank you very much, Mentor Gracie. I personally am someone that likes to get feedback. You know, I will cite an example when I was the refectory prefect at Queen's School back in the days. I never knew I was harsh. I didn't know. Because when I warned my friends, I said, don't come late or your food will be thrown into the tureen. And so I after a while I requested for feedback and I told them, don't put your name, just anonymous, right? Oh my goodness, what I got shocked me. So since that time, some said you're very wicked, you're heartless, you did I mean, it helped me because and my mom also raised us in that something of have a sober reflect, get the feedback. You see, whether it's positive criticism or negative, take it and work with it. So
Okay.
self, seeking feedback is one of the things I used to look into my life and said, how am I doing? Then the other one is continuous learning. I'm just going to say this too. You know, I love YouTube. I try to go and read audiobooks, you know. So, and I try to keep abreast with technology. You see, I go and Google anything. Google for me is a university, you know. So with this, so that is how I'm engaging in improving myself. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Engagement. Okay. You know, sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm harsh on my self improvement. You have to leave that comfort zone because the comfort zone is not a place that will help you improve. No, 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 no. You have to step out, take up challenges, engage yourself. And engaging yourself is a back and forth thing. You do this and you feel like, oh, this is not giving me the result I want.
Mhm.
You go back again and reevaluate and put in new strategies and engage yourself, like self improvement, engaging yourself, relearning, and putting out, trying to become your best self, putting out
Yeah.
best version so that when you demonstrate those skills, it will look like, yeah, this is from a professional, right? I
Mhm.
love it, Dr. Ego. I love it. Well said. Bridget, let's hear from you.
Thank you. Yeah. So when you talk about challenging yourself towards achieving that self improvement, you talk about, first of all, I would say you set goals, because when you are going on a journey, you have to think of where you are going to, right? What you want to achieve through that journey. You have to set goals. And most of the time we use this acronym of SMART when we set our goals. So your goals, you don't just set goals for the sake of setting goals. You have to make sure that whatever goal you're setting, you're specific about the goal. You cannot just say, yes, this is 2024. I want to improve on myself. In what aspect of your life are you improving on? Is it in your profession, in your business, in your academics, physical life, your health? You have to be very specific when you make goals towards self improvement. There has to be an area of your life or areas of your life where you are improving on. Secondly, you have to make sure that that goal is measurable. You should be able to say, yes, this is where I was, and this is how far I have gone at every stage in that journey of self improvement. And then you also have to make sure that it is achievable. Don't set ambiguous goals, goals that you know within your resources that you will not be able to achieve. You cannot have um, maybe you have a limited amount of money and you say you want to fly a jet plane. No, it won't work out. It is not measurable. So you have to make sure that it is measurable and it is achievable too within the means that you have. You also have to make sure that it is realistic. Yeah. So just talking about being measurable, achievable, realistic, they all look like the same thing, but those are very important aspects of planning or making out a goal for your self improvement. Then you can also talk about being time bound. Your goals should be time bound. When you talk about being time bound, it does not mean that you must make sure that you're not going so fast or so slow. There has to be a time that you have mapped. You can say 2 months, I'm going to achieve this, 2 years, 1 year. Like in our business, we'll always say, yeah, I'm giving myself 2 years, 3 years, because we always say this is not a get rich quick scheme. So you
Right.
can decide, oh, I'm giving myself 2 years, 3 years. You're learning new things, you're improving on yourself for me to start making progress and seeing good results. It's not like you don't see results, but the results come gradually and then you grow until you begin to excel very well. So that is being time bound. Also, when you talk about time bound, you have to make sure that because you have given yourself so much time, you don't have to go relaxing and saying, oh, I have enough time, I have 2 years. No, you must make sure you are putting in as much effort as you can. Another thing is being able to make sure that the goals you have set, you are evaluating them from time to time. You
Right.
also practice self gratitude. Self gratitude is very important. Appreciate yourself for those things that you have been able to achieve. Appreciate the fact that you're able to wake up every morning and see each day and be grateful to God that you have been able to, get those things. Because there are people who want to achieve those things that you have achieved, but they have not gotten the opportunity. So self-gratitude is very important also. Then you can talk about creating relationships. Those are ways of improving on yourself. For example, in our business, you have a coach, you have a mentor. Those are people you have a community where you're able to establish relationship. You draw from people's experiences. You also draw from their failures. Those things they have done that did not work out well. You interact with them and then they tell you you don't make those mistakes also. The things that are working out well for them, you also take advantage of those things, apply them to yourself and to your business, and you're growing very well. Another area I will talk about is the area of making sure that you read books. Books are very important. Tapping into knowledge that other people have written down, put down, taking time to read their experiences, other people's experiences, they have put them down in writing. That is also very important. Read books, it helps you to develop very well. And then you can also talk about journaling, when you write down experiences as you grow in your journey of self improvement. Make sure you're writing down the things that you have done that did not work, the things that worked out for you. Just make sure you're taking records of what you are doing so that helps you to
Right.
evaluate and reevaluate yourself and then probably replan. So I will stop there and allow my other speakers to also make more contributions. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Like you've said a whole lot about self improvement and the ways you can, the steps towards self improvement. It has to be intentional. Bridget has said it's all like you have to be intentional about improving yourself if you definitely want to achieve success. It's not something you just sit, you have to set clear goals. She said those goals, she gave us the SMART, the whole, she went through all the whole SMART acronym towards goal achievement. They have to be measurable, they have to be clear goals, they have to be time bound. She went through all of this, and I love how she explicitly explained how to set those goals and how you can go towards, be on the right track towards success, right? Okay, let me allow Bridget to give us maybe just briefly. Bridget has said a lot of it. Let me allow Mariam to give us briefly how to set those goals, self-improvement, and what happens if you don't challenge yourself towards self-improvement.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
If you want to set, not setting clear goals, we are talking about self-improvement. So
Yeah.
if you want to improve, you will give yourself to learning. You will learn new skills.
All
Be
right.
ready to learn new things. You don't keep doing the same thing over and over and expect results. It's not possible.
Right.
It's only a mad person that thinks that way. You see the mad person getting water from the river, pouring it on the sand, going forth, going back and forth in the shop. It doesn't work. It's the same thing and no change. You must be ready to learn new skills. And again, if you want to improve, you have to step out of your comfort zone. It is
Right.
very important. We talk about change, we talk about improvement. We want some things to happen for us. You're not ready to change, you're not ready to move, you're not ready to step out. You want to remain where you are, and something will be happening. It's not possible.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry. It's not possible. You must step out of your comfort zone. Just
Yeah.
for example, what we are doing. It's not comfortable for us to be here daily.
Yeah.
It's not. But we have set our clear goals. We want to achieve it and want to improve. Then we are stepping out of our comfort zone to make it happen. So you should be ready to step out of your comfort zone if you want to improve. Another thing is that you must be ready to embrace failure.
Yeah.
Failure must happen. It's normal. Understand it is a natural part of learning process. If you don't understand that, then there'll be problem. Just like Coach Miriam said, he said that feedback helps. Feedback is, don't take it personal.
Yeah.
It's part of growth curve.
Yeah.
And when she's dropped that nugget, I just said, yes, you are right.
Yeah.
It's part of growth curve. So when you fail, you don't have to give up. Move on, rise up. They said that somebody will fall 7 times and will rise,
Yes.
fall and rise. You are going to be steady, surely, because those are the things that are going to make you stand strong. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Well said. Do different things to expect different results. You can't keep doing the same thing that you did all 2023. And then this is a new year, for Christ's sakes, and you're wanting a different result. You're wanting more in 2024, and but you're not changing your strategies, you're not learning, you're not stepping out of your comfort zone. Mariam said, I'm sorry. She was blunt, like hitting the nail on, using the hammer, like right on the nail head, right? She said it explicitly. You cannot do the same thing and you're expecting a different result. That will not happen. They say proper preparation prevents poor performance. Failing to plan is a journey towards failure. I love that, Bridget. Thanks for dropping that nugget. And Coach Mario said, doing the same thing and expecting different results. It is not practical. It's
Mhm.
not practical. And that is why we're bringing you guys real life value on this platform,
Yeah.
self improvement. And this is the beginning of the year. It's not too late, right? It is not too late. In fact, we are still in January. Some people pick up their discover themselves, get self aware.
Yeah.
Maybe in the middle of the year or at the end of the year, and they still achieve success at the end of the year, of at the end of the day. So it is not too late to start on those goals, start doing something different. If you are expecting a different result, you have to do something different. Failure to plan is planning
To
to
fail.
fail,
Okay.
right? Thank you so much. I will allow Dr. Ego to also tell us what happens if you don't challenge yourself towards self-improvement.
You become obsolete.
Exactly.
You know, the I mean, why am I very emotional and loving this our business?
Right.
See, you see this digital business. First of all, when the people who are watch our rock stars, when you hear us say that life has shifted from the normal one to the digital space, right? It's just telling you how things are evolving. The other day when we were talking, and I mentioned, in short, there's one of my posts that I said, "Where is my typewriter?" You know, and we enumerated a lot of those, right? From keyboard to now touch screen, and
Hmm.
come on. If you don't get committed to learning, you
Right.
know, to staying afloat with what technology has to offer, you will become obsolete,
Mhm.
right? Now we are in the digital space. You see, people of my age, I better talk to you people now, Stop disturbing your children. Mama is here learning. I've told you that YouTube is my new university. There is nothing you will not learn there. And then am I to talk about the benefits that this our specific digital business has given to us? Oh my goodness. I don't ever miss masterminds, you know. I love because the kind of teaching, the nuggets, they help you keep afloat with technology, with what is happening. So
Hmm.
once again, I am emphasizing on this. I don't know about the different things, and trust me, listen, I have tried it, literally all of them. And I'm telling you that this, our digital business, is the final bus stop. How I tag it is this is you see then back then I will always say Calvary Eye Clinic where the search ends. Now I am telling you this our digital business, this
It's
is
where
where
the
the
search
search
ends.
ends. You know? So mentor Gracie, learning, keeping abreast with technology, that is the best of it for me in self-improvement. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Keeping abreast, relearning, moving ahead with the trend, like flowing with the river. A river cannot be flowing, and you don't want to flow with it. Like
Mm.
you will be left behind, right?
Mhm.
Technology is like that river that is flowing and bringing in new things, the new trends. And look at Dr. Ego, a grandma, and she's rocking it on the internet. She is leveraging this platform. So it is high time that we move with the trend. You keep learning and relearn, because some people of those age, I don't know.
They don't even some don't know how to do WhatsApp.
Where is
Exactly.
your typewriter of those age? right? We feel like, oh, the old way, it is okay, the old way of doing things. But
Yeah.
there are new inventions, there are new innovations, there are new things that sometimes these our children will tell us some things, and I'll be like, where did you learn that from?
Yeah.
Or speak some kind of, some words they'll tell you, and you're like, oh my gosh, I could never have said that to my parents. There was this time I was supposed to sleep. I think my phone ticked and I picked it up. My 3-year-old was in bed with me just for me to silence the phone. And she said, Mommy, drop the phone. It's time to sleep. 3-year-old. Yes, it's time to sleep. Drop the phone, you know? And I'm like, oh, wow. I'm like, yes, it's time to sleep. I'm going to drop the phone right away. And I did.
Yeah.
Maybe I would have maybe scrolled to see what is happening today, what is the latest news. But what she said sank down. And that is the trend we are.
Mm-hmm.
So, grandpas, grandmas, it's
Yeah.
time to leverage social media. It is a river that is flowing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Leverage this space.
I belong to Snapchat.
Okay.
Call all of them. You know, when my kids see me there, they say, Bobby, are you here again? I say, yes, I'm here. You know?
Oh my God. All right. All right. People these days, it's not the age that is only parents that earn. You see, teenagers are making
Yeah.
a life like you. Oh my goodness, technology is a whole lot of
Yeah.
it's a whole lot that we cannot over emphasize on the trend, on what is happening, on learning. It is a lifelong process. Thank you so much, Helen, for that you cannot know it all. We keep
Yeah.
learning every day. Mariam, what word can you give us about learning every day and moving with the trend?
Thank you very much. Learning, like we said, is a lifelong thing.
Right.
Mhm.
Anybody that stops learning has expired.
Yeah.
A living thing, a living being, a living human must learn.
Right.
So it is what we have to be intentional about. We need to learn so that we will grow. It is in learning that you will understand what you are doing more. It's in learning that you will know how to even improve.
Right.
Just like Dr. Ego mentioned about feedback. In fact, when she mentioned feedback, she said that she loved feedback. I don't love feedback.
Well, how
It
will you
is,
learn?
it is recently I begin to learn feedback.
Yeah.
I used to be afraid of feedback. I used to be afraid of, what if they say I'm not doing it well? I am not seeing it as a part of learning.
Right.
That is why I was afraid of it. What if they should be like, I wouldn't want my child to say, Mommy, you're not doing this one well. On a serious note, come and tell me, come and let me know what am I doing well? I wouldn't like it initially, but I began to learn to understand that feedback is part of
It's
growth.
important.
You see it, and that is learning.
Yeah.
Anybody that is alive must desire to learn every day. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Any final word, Bridget, before we call it a day and tell us what we do on this platform to help everyday people?
Thank you. Yes, 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 yes. We never get tired of talking about our business and what we do because it's an interesting one. It is a productive one. It is reliable. Yes. So a lot of you have been watching us, whether you're watching us for the first time or you've been with us or you're watching this replay. Yes, we are business mentors. What do? We help people to build their own online businesses not like physical offline businesses, but the ones you manage on the internet. That is what we do. We are in the business, we are getting results, we are reaping a lot of benefits from it. And that is why we have decided, yes, we are going to be helping people. So if this is something you're interested in, we have talked yesterday about technology, how everything is moving online into the internet space, businesses, institutions, a lot of things. People are taking advantage of recent times, technology, to make the best out of their lives. This morning we're talking about, oh yes, we're going to be doing our meeting today, item 7. And we're like, no item 7, because this is online. It's so convenient. So if you are interested in doing something as a side hustle, we also do our own job. Some of us do this on a full-time basis, some of us do it on a part-time basis. So it depends on what you want. If you're looking for a side hustle, something that can give you an extra stream of income, that is why we are here. Reach out to any of us. Our websites are on the screen. You can visit our website, find out everything about our business. We help you leverage the social medias to be able to reach out to the entire world, market what your business is to them. So when you get into our website, you'll be able to learn more about our business. In this business, we don't stock inventories because we are using social media. So you don't have to say, oh, I have bought all of this. Who's going to come buy them for me? They're going to expire. No, we don't do that. You don't need to be tech savvy. You don't need to have prior business experience. We are going to be assigning a coach and a mentor to you. And then we have a training site also. All of this for free. You don't have to pay for it. So all you need to come in with, once you have your laptop, you have your phone, and you have an internet connection, which we know a lot of people already have.
Yeah.
You are good to go. The only extra thing you'll be needing is just your investment capital. That is all that you need. Come in and we will hold your hands and guide you, direct you on how you can scale up in this community. So that is exactly what we do. Now, when you get into our website, you're going to be watching a webinar. When you watch that webinar, it will tell you a little bit about what we do, about what the business is, our business model, how it works. And then that is just an introduction into what our business is about. You will have to go a step further to pay just $149 to access our VIP information package. That is where you're going to have the expository information, everything about this business. And once you have gotten this information, the next thing you're going to do is to say, yes, I am ready for this. You book a coaching call. You'll be able to speak with one of our seasoned coaches. They take time to train our coaches. You speak with them, they'll give you further information on how you can start up. There are various startup levels. You decide based on what you can afford, on how you want to start or at what level you want to start. And you go from there. We are telling you that this is a good mine. This is the oil well of the recent time. So come in. We are here waiting to accept you and welcome you into our community. And then you moving and improving on yourself in no time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Well said. She has said everything. Like this
Yeah.
it's amazing that we don't bug people, no selling, no inventories, all of that. No, from 18 years to a grandma, the training site is simplified, enough being said, and it is amazing in that we're improving ourselves, we're building support, we're growing, we're thriving. Digital space is a river that is flowing
Yeah.
and bringing this another income stream. It is not luxury, it is a necessity if you want to keep abreast with the current trends and the demands of life. So thank you all so much today for joining us. It has been amazing. A thank you word for our audience, Dr. Ego. 1 second thank you word for our audience today.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, all our rock stars. You are the reason why we wake up and we get motivated to keep sharing all of this. God bless you real good. And we want to see all of you with us on the top.
Right.
Bye for now.
Thank you all so much. We'll come your way again tomorrow, same time, same station, 9 a.m. Central Time and 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Make it a date. Let's get you earning online. Be intentional about 2024, the year for shooting and getting those goals, right? Thank you, ladies, for having me today. And thank you all for watching us. You all are the real MVPs.
Thank you.
See you again tomorrow. Take care and bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.